Maya Dagwa Zogwa Janju Ramboji Lovarai Jai.
All other sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and all-knowingness, may they experience happiness and be separated from suffering. I will quickly establish them in the state of the most perfect and precious Buddhahood. Thus, until I achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind.
Pande lama damba namla gyabzo jevo idam dingoro di lazo namla gyabzo jevo sanje jomden de namla gyabzo jevo tambe che namla gyabzo jevo pagbe ginde namla gyabzo jevo babo gando jejo zomezo
All sentient beings, limitless as the sky, take refuge in the glorious, kind Lama Vajradhara, the embodiment of the body, speech, mind qualities, and activities of the Buddhas of the 10 directions and the 3 times, source of the 84,000 categories of the teaching, and Lord of the Sanghas. We take refuge in the kind root Lama and lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deities of the mandalas of the Yidams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dakas, Dakinis, and Dharma guardians, possessors of the eye of wisdom. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma, and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness which is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offerings, confession, rejoicing, requesting, and praying, for the sake of the enlightenment of all sentient beings, all this I dedicate. Oh, this kind of leisure and endowment is supremely difficult to obtain. When we obtain this body, which is easily lost, do not waste it meaninglessly, but rather use it to attain the ultimate liberation, joyous result. The nature of all phenomenon is impermanence. Death is a certainty for all who are born. Death can descend any time like a drop of morning dew on a blade of grass. Quick, it is the time to make effort for the essence of Dharma. The fruit of one's positive karma is happiness. Suffering is the fruit of negative karma. The inexorable karmic causation is the mode of abiding of all dharmas. Henceforth, practice the dharma by distinguishing between what should be practiced and what should be given up. In the three lower realms, and even in the three higher ones, there is not an instant of absolute happiness. I will avoid the root cause of my samsaric existence and practice the excellent path of peace to enlightenment.
Om a a I u r r l l o o an ai ga 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 ngai za 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 da 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 nai da 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 nai ba 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 ma ya ra lu wa ya ga san jo so hai om a I u r le le o o ang ai ka ka ga ga nga za 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 nya da 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 no bo 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 ma ya ra lu wa ya ga za o mo o o I u re re la le o o ang ai ga 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 nga za 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 nya da 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 no ba 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 ma ya ra lu wa ja ga za ja zo ha om ye dar ma he do dam ba wa he do da ga da da wan da 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 ga za yu na ra da bam ba de ma ja ma na ye zo ha om ye dar ma he do dam ba he do da ga da ye wan da da ga za yu na ra da bam ba de so om ye dar ma ye do dam ba wa he do da ga da ye wan da ga za yu na ra da na ye so ha om ben dar sa du sa ma ya ma nu ba la ya ben dar sa du sa nu ba de dan de ra man ba wa so da ga man ba wa so ga man anara da man ba wa so wa so da man ba yan sa so wa ga ma so da ma so da ma ji yan guru ha 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 ma ha wan so wa da da ga da ban dar ma Ozun bo ma samaya sadhu am bandar sadhu samaya man balaya bandar sadhu danu bad dandar man bhava sadhu gaya man bhava savaga anarada man bhava savasada man prayanda savagama sudame sadasya guru hum ha 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 ho bhagavan savadadam Imbo ma samaya sadhu om bandra sadhu samaya manu balaya bandra sadhu dhanu bhati dandu man bhava sadhu gaya man savagaya man bhava anarada man bhava savasata man prayanta sarvagama sudhame tatam shayam ha 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 ho bhagavan sarvata dhangantam dharma me madham bandham Samaya sadhu Om Sambara Sambara Bimana Sarama Zamba Hung Om Samara Samara Bimana Sarama Zaba Hung Pei Om Sambara Ma Zabu Hung Pei Om Sambara Sambara Bimana Sarama Zaba Hung Om Samara Samara Bimana Sarama Zaba Hung Pei Om Sambara Om Sambara Sambara Bimana Sarama Zaba Hung Om Sambara Bimana Sarama Zaba Hung Pet Om Sambara Sambara Ma Zaba Hung Pe Om Sambara Sambara Sarama Zaba Hung Pe Om Sambara Sambara Bimana Sarama Zaba
Om Sambara Sambara Mahazamba Hum Pe Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Sarama
Om Sambara
Sambara Vimana Skara Mahazamba Hum Pe Om Sambara Sambara Mahazamba Hum Pe Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Sara Mahazamba Hum Om Sambara Sambara Vimana Skara Mahazamba Hum Pe
Omar Ramane Rabaradaya Humbe Omar Bemane de Jure Hong Omar Ramane Rabaradaya Humbe Omar Bemane de Jure Hong Omar Ramane Rabaradaya Humbe Omar Bemane de Jure Hong Omar Ramane Rabaradaya Humbe Omar Bemane de Jure Hong Omar Ramane Pravardaya Hong Omar Bemane de Jure Hong Omar Ramane Pravardaya Hong Omar Bemane de Jure Hong Omar Okay, and first need the short refuge first. Refuge, then we will go Vajra Sadhava. The next time, the refuge orally you recite in the morning session. So then after the Om A E, then we jump to the Vajra Sadhava. But tonight we will go to the from there. That's one. Uso chen chen zawe la mane yen lai dong de dorje chang ge go ngo sai cha nye dorje to gara sham nye dorje ji zoi ji za sho tar da ren che na zoi jin jin ze ju be shen nye nam da tab je du do yi dam koloi de be jo yav yi mo nang do sun jo nyam sho zo ye zo do suma san je chen be de ge san je tong da len je tab do she ra wa pa ru chen be nyu chang ye de suma chu je nga ro Yung do zhen do chong ju san be zo de so gen do nam ji yung so zhi ye zam so dang bai zhu jung wei song ma jia zu den zhi da bu ro yi
meditate the surroundings as inseparable from a Buddha field. In the space in front of me is a lion throne on which our lotus sun and moon disk seat, in the center of which sits the kind root lama in the form of Vajradhara, with the 7 characteristics, blue in color, 2 arms, holding a Vajra and bell crossed at the heart, and gracefully sitting in the Vajra position, adorned by the silken robes and various precious jewel ornaments, and surrounded by all the lineage lamas. In front of the lion throne is the Yidam Chakra Sambhara, the male and female aspects in union, whose manifestation is simultaneously appearance and emptiness. At the right side of the throne is the assembly of the Buddha of the 3 times, possessing all the auspicious signs of a Buddha together with the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate kalpa. Behind the throne is the Prajna Paramita, proclaiming the relative and ultimate meaning of the 3 yanas. To the left of the throne is the assembly of the compassionate bodhisattvas, surrounded by the Sangha of the 3 yanas. Around the base of the throne are the Dharmapalas, an ocean of guardians gathered like clouds. Buddhas, Dharmas, Sanghas, Yidams, and Dharma protectors. To these supreme objects of refuge, for protection from the hordes of sufferings of samsara, we, all migrators, go for refuge until enlightenment is attained. I rejoice when all sentient beings are happy and free from the samsaric suffering and swiftly attain ultimate Buddhahood. For this purpose, from now on until I achieve enlightenment, I will follow the path to the ultimate goal. I and all other sentient beings equal to the limits of space, from this time forth until attaining to the heart of enlightenment. We take refuge in the kind root and lineage lamas. We take refuge in the deities of the mandalas of the Idams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dakas, Dakinis, and Dharma guardians, possessors of the eye of wisdom. I and all mother sentient beings equal to the limits of space, from this time forth until attaining to the heart of enlightenment. We take refuge in the kind root and lineage lamas. We take refuge in the deities of the mandalas of the Idams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dakas, Dakinis, and Dharma guardians, possessors of the eye of wisdom.
Idam jingoro je la zo nam la jab zo jo sanje jam den de nam la jab zo jo tambe je nam la jab zo jo bagbe gen de nam la jab zo jo pawo kan zhe chu jong song me zo yi xie ge zhen dan dan ba nam jab zo je wo da da man ju ran nang ge da da nyam be sam je dam je chan ju ning bo la chi ge bar Tenchen zawa dan jivara java pandan lama damba namla japso jo. Idam jingura je lazo namla japso java sanje jamden de namla japso jo. Tambe jo namla japso java bhagya gendu namla japso jo. Baba Gandra Jojan Some Tso Yi Shi Ge Jandan Damba Gyabsa Je Wo Tata Manjuro Nange Tata Nyambe Samje Damje Chanju Nyingbo La Chi Je Ba Tenchen Zawa Dan Jibara Jebe Banden Lama Damba Namla Idam jingoro ji lazo namla japso jo sanje jamden de namla japso jo tambe chu namla japso jo phagwe kendo namla japso jo bawa kandra chu jo somme chendam demba namla japso jo. Now, tonight is the Vajrasattva. Remember, Vajrasattva practice as the prostration is the physical purified. The Vajrasattva is the mentally, the inner purified. And then Vajrasattva, their letters, they share you the picture. When you're taking a shower, for example, the Vajrasattva right big toe and the coming water, there's a cleansing to purify your outer body and inner, all the obstacle path of the liberation also clean. And always inseparable with the Vajrasattva. When you go to the near the beach, up the hill, highway, anytime you try to reciting the Vajrasattva, wishing to purify all the beings and self in things like that. The Vajrasattva, most you see the picture sooner or later, the white color, the right hand holding and the Vajra, and the left is holding the bell, Sambhogaya form, 13 ornament, same as the Chobu Buddha, and the crown, earrings, necklace, long necklace, etc. So you can see the later picture. And then the Vajrasattva, we already got the empowerment. Now, and first the text they'll tell you in the center of the heart is the Hung, then the Hung transforming to the Vajrasattva. The Vajrasattva outside is there are the 100 syllable is rotating the mantra, and the 100 letter is represented in the 100 deity, peaceful and wrathful. Those light radiating to each sentient being enrich this light, and their calm mind, their understanding, and their lives are getting better. They, whoever the anxiety, depression, you imagine the Vajrasattva can blessing for him or her to the situations for them to getting better, So that's kind of we can think bigger. And then recitation Vajrasattva, and every sentient being is reciting mantra, sounds like a Vajrasattva mantra. Every form is become Vajrasattva. Every place become the purulent, the Vajrasattva, something like that. That is a way to all benefit connected each other. Let's try the text. Jivara Bekara and Dadin Hoyula, Loja Tava Honda Wujo, Jojo Jai Jejo Zoranduba, Sava Latame Yonso Jurva, Save Lama Dorje Sambagara, Dorje Teje Jangumain Jinved. Above
the crown of my head, I visualize a white lotus with a moon disk seat. On this is the syllable Hung, which transforms into a Vajradorje with a Hung in its center. From this Hung, light radiates, purifying the obscurations of all beings. This light is offered to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The light returns and dissolves into the seed syllable hung. The hung then transforms into Dorje Sempa, who is in essence our own kind root Lama. Dorje Sempa is white in color and holds a Dorje and bell. He sits gracefully in the half lotus position. He wears silken robes and all the precious ornaments.
Om Bendra Satu Sabari Vari Agam Boding Bube Dubam Aloge Gend Dorje Samba Samba Je Dorje Deje Shigoi Gun Dorje Dangboy Gundo San Chanze Chanoi Dorje Lo
Vajrasattva, Mahasattva, the great mind, the embodiment of all the Buddhas, the Samantabhadra Dharmakaya, I prostrate to the holder of the Vajra.
Dorsme Dogaranda Doya Dovara Honda Yedia Gorvalen Dondoi Dua Gana Gunjan Dorjian Zambe Salar of Gajin Wazara Dai Trendang Ajam Savala Demen Dula Dozejo Shabdia Tewan Leda Dani Sambo Nesho Tigdiwe Nidonzo Wogo Dogo Daba Doze Meden Ranlu Shidara Dagbara Juro.
At Dorje Sempa's heart level is a Dorje on a moon disk. At the center of the Dorje is a hung syllable surrounded by the 100-syllable mantra. Radiating light from the rotating mantra completely purifies the obscurations of all beings, and they become Dorje Sempas. The light returns and dissolves into the mantra of the seed syllable hung. Nectar produced from these syllables flows through the right great toe of Dorje Sempa. It enters the crown of my head, purifying all defilements, illnesses, and obscurations through the pores of the skin and the 2 lower openings of the body. These obscurations leave the body in the form of a smoky dark liquid. Then I am filled with nectar and completely purified as crystal.
Om Bandara Sadu Samaya Manu Balaya Bandara Sadu Deno Boy Deno Mambava Sudagaya Mambava Sudagaya Mambava Anarado Mambava Savasida Mambrayam Sarvagama Sudame Dhamajriyam Guru Bhagavan Sarvada Dangada Banzara Banzim Bhava Samaya Sadhu Om Banzara Samaya Manu Balaya Banzara Sadhu Dhanava Dhanadam Gaya Nambava Zava Gaya Nambava Anurado Nambava Zava Siddham Prayam Sava Karma Suzame Dhamashayam Guru Ahaha Bhagavan Sava Dadangandam Manzamanam Manzambhava Mahasamaya Sadhu Om Bandra Sadhu Samaya Manu Balaya Bandra Sadhu Dhanava Dhanadram Sudagaya Nambava Savagaya Nambava Anurado Nambava Sava Sarvagama Sudame Siddhamashriam Guru Aho Bhagavan Sarvadadam Gandam Andramam Bandam Bhavama Samaya Sadhu Om Badra Sadhu Samaya Manubal Badra Sadhu Dhanubha Jadandam Bhava Sudhaganam Bhava Sudhaganam Bhava Anuradhanam Bhava Savasiddham Prayanta Savagama Sudhame Tadam Shrim Guru Ho Panga Bazamama Bazamama Samaya Sadhu Om Badra Samaya Manupalaya Badra Sadhu Siddhantaram Bhava Sudhaganam Bhava Sudhaganam Bhava Anuradhanam Savasiddham Prayanta Savagama Sudhame Tadam Shrim Guru Ho Bhagavan Sarvadadam Gandam Vajambhavama Samaya Om Badaladu Samaya Manibalaya Bandradadu Dhanubha Tijandaram Bhava Sudhagam Bhava Sudhagam Anuradham Bhava Savasiddham Prayanta Savagama Sudhame Tadam Guru Ho Bhagavan Sarvadadam Om Badra Samaya Manabalaya Badra Dhanubha Jalandaram Bhava Sudhagam Bhava Sudhagam Bhava Anuradham Bhava Savasiddham Prayanta Sarvakarma Sudhame Tadam Shrim Guru Ho Bhagavan Sarvadadam Gandam Samaya Sadhu Om Badra Sadhu Samaya Manubalaya Badra Sadhu Dhanubha Tijandaram Bhava Sudhagam Bhava Sudhagam Bhava Anuradham Bhava Savasiddham Prayanta Sarvagama Sudhame Tadam Shrim Guru Ho Bhagavan Sarvadadam Gandam Madramam Mahasamaya Sadhu Om Bandra Sadhu Samaya Manambalaya Bandra Sadhu Dhanubha Tijandaram Bhava Sudhagam Bhava Sudhagam Bhava Anuradham Bhava Savasiddham Prayanta Sarvagama Sudhame Tadam Shrim Guru Ho Namona Bhajambhava Samaya Sadhu Om Badra Sadhu Samaya Manubalaya Badra Sadhu Dhanubha Tijandaram Bhava Sudhagam Bhava Sudhagam Anuradham Bhava Savasiddham Prayanta Sarvagama Sudhame Tadam Shrim Guru Ho Bhagavan Sarvadadam Gandam Jambhavama Samaya Sadhu Om Badra Sadhu Samaya Manupalaya Badra Sadhu Dhanubha Tijandaram Bhava Sudhagam Savagam Bhava Anuradham Bhava Savasiddham Prayanta Sarvagama Sudhame Tadam Shrim Guru Ho Dharmame Mudama Samaya Sadhu Om Badra Sadhu Samaya Manibalaya Badra Sadhu Dhanubha Tijandaram Bhava Sudhagam Savagam Bhava Anuradham Bhava Savasiddham Prayanta Sarvagama Sudhame Tadam Shrim Guru Ho Bhagavan Sarvadadam Samaya Sadhu Om Badra Sadhu Samaya Manupalaya Badra Sadhu Dhanubha Tijandaram Bhava Sudhagam Savagam Bhava Anuradham Bhava Savasiddham Prayanta Sarvagama Sudhame Tadam Shrim Samaya Sadhu Om Badra Sadhu Samaya Manupalaya Badra Sadhu Dhanubha Tijandaram Bhava Sudhagam Bhava Savagam Anuradham Bhava Savasiddham Prayanta Sarvagama Sudhame Tadam Shrim Guru Ho Bhagavan Sarvadadam Samaya Sadhu Om Badra Sadhu Samaya Manupalaya Badra Sadhu Tijandaram Bhava Sudhagam Bhava Savagam Bhava Anuradham Bhava Savasiddham Prayanta Sarvagama Sudhame Tadam Shrim Guru Ho Om Samaya sadhu umbal sadhu samaya mane balay madu sadhana badan rima boz logoy boz logoy mabo another mabo was Turakam sadhu shri guru hum ha 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 ho banga boz sabad nangal madu 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 samaya sadhu madu sadhu samaya mane balay sadhana badan logoy mabo logoy mabo ha 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 Amazon samaya mane balaya mazazadu dana badran dana Zamaya zamaya mane balaya mazazadu dana badran Zamama samaya sada mazazadu samaya mane balaya mazazadu dana badran Sadhu samaya mane
I and all sentient beings, deluded by our ignorance, have broken the vows. O Lama, Dorje Sempa, the protector, holder of the Vajra, Lord of all sentient beings, please protect us. Dorje Sempa is pleased with our prayers and replies, your delusions are now cleared away and you are purified. Dorje Sempa then dissolves into light and is absorbed into myself through the top of my head. I then become Dorje Sempa. Meditate on the union of appearance and emptiness. Through the virtue of this practice, may I achieve Dorje Sempa's great realization. To this state, may I come to lead every being, not one left behind.
Om a a I u re re le le o ang a ga 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 nga za 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 da 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 na da 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 na ba ma ya ra lu wa sha ga sa ga so Om a a I u re re le le o ang ai gar ga 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 nga za 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 da 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 na da na ba ma ya ra lo wa sha ga sa so ha om a I u re re le le o ang ai gar ga 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 nga za 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 da 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 na da na ba bum ya ra lu wa sha ga sa ha gya so ha om ya dharma ya du ta ba wa ya du de gen ta dang ga da ya wa da ta gen za yu na ru de Ma shamana yiso ha om yadrama hido ramba va hido dagan adagata hiva dada dagan za yunara de evam Ma shamana yiso ha om yadrama hido brahma va hido dagan adagata hiva dada de Yunarada Bamba Ma Shamana Yasa Bandar Sadhu Samaya Manubalaya Bandar Sadhu Dhanuba Dandra Mambava Sudagaya Mamba Savagaya Mambava Anurada Mambava Savazida Mambrayanta Savagama Sudama Sadam Shri Guru Hum Sarvada Dangada Madharma Madharma Bhava Samaya Sadhu Om Badr Sadhu Samaya Manubalaya Badr Sadhu Tidanda Bhava Sudhara Bhava Zavagaya Bhava Anaradam Bhava Zavazadam Prayanta Zavagama Siddham Shri Guru Hum Ha Bhagavan Sarvada Dangada Madharma Madharma Masamaya Sadhu Om Badr Sadhu Samaya Manubalaya Badr Sadhu Dhanaba Tidandram Bhava Sudhagayam Suvagayam Bhava Anuradham Bhava Suvasiddham Brayanta Suvagama Sudhamaya Siddham Shri Guru Hum Ha Bandharma Madharma Bhava Samaya Sadhu Ayatayata Benzendaya Om Buddhana Yeso Om Ruru Dharma Kemaka Sova Om Hanum Bhashambara Hridaya Sova Dayata Benzendaya Om Buddhana Yeso Om Ruru Dharam Kim Sova Om Hanam Bajam Barare Daya Sova Daya Da Benzendaya Om Bodhanaya Sova Om Ruru Dharam Kim Sova Om Hanam Bajam Barare Sova Daya Da Benzendaya Om Bodhanaya Sova Om Ruru Dharam Kim Sova Om Hanam Bajam Barare Daya Sova Daya Da Benzendaya Om Bodhanaya Sova Om Ruru Dharam Kim Sova Om Hanam Bajam Barare Daya Sova Daya Da Benzendaya Om Bodhanaya Sova Om Ruru Dharam Kim Sova Om Hanam Bajam Barare Daya Sova Daya Da Benzendaya Om Bodhanaya Sova Om Ruru Dharam Kim Om Hanam Bajam Barare Daya Sova. Now dedication. No, Gare Rabe Gurvai Shingam So Penda Deva Malay Jove Jere Sama Tenzi Jozo Shabe Sido Bodo Tenjuro Je Gunjo Ranjin Sumje Ngobo Ni Jeten Zembo Juve Begaras Tungu Sombo Jenji Sanze Bo Chinle Lundu Gejara Shaden Shoy Kunjo Somje Tenpa Zembo Ngake Anju Jezun Jambe Yang Tupden Ranjin Tome Tenze Chuji Nawa Gejara Shaden Shoy Kumbe Shoyu Tuve Tenpa Nyingdu Chenpo Mane Sojin Zejeten Lundu Gune Lodo Bemo Janze Chusho Dolce Chanjan Tele Naroda Marba Melo Juje Gambo Pama Dova Javandra Kurju Lama Nam Jida Shisho Sonam De Tam Juzabani Tam Namani Vedanam Ponje De Jaga Naje Balo Siva Zolan Doan Doa Sho Janju Samjo Rimbo Maji Banam Jiguru Jiba Nyamba Me Hone Gondo Bevara Sho Lama Gungum Sara Soa Dip Chodo Guzera Sovan Dip Chenle Darjin Jevara Sovan Lama Dan Jeva Me Brajin Lo Jumbe Boy Jidra Jimbo Dan Gondo Sangbo Daya Deshen De Teda Gunji Jesu Da Gewan De Da Tam Je Rob Dung Sanje Gusam Nive Chanlo Da Chunye Menjuru Tumbe Chanlo Da Gande Me Jen Tumbe Jan Chidara Moshin Molum Duvara Shoy Da Da Grunde Dam Jaji Du Sumdo Sagwa Da Yuve Geve Tsovan De Da Da Samjen Tam Je Nyurdo Lanam Yanda Bo Zobu Chanchu Rumbo Je Dovara Jujur Je Shisha Gonse Gonje Juje Je Dandana Lo Andon Dungon Baran Jembe Je Dambazu Shedu to Zumagombe and Juro Je.
May the teachings of the great Jagumpa Ratna Shri, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, Master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of samsara. Glorious, holy, venerable, precious, kind root and lineage lamas, divine assemblies of Edom deities and assemblies of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Yogins, Yoginis, and Dakinis, dwelling in the 10 directions, please hear my prayer. May the virtues collected in the 3 times by myself and all sentient beings in samsara and nirvana, and the innate root of virtue, not result in the 8 worldly concerns, the 4 causes of samsara, or rebirth as a Shravakya or Pratyekya Buddha. May all mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me and mine, obstructors who harm, misleading Maras and the hordes of demons, experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. By the power of this vast root of virtue, may I benefit all beings through my body, speech, and mind. May the afflictions of desire, hatred, ignorance, arrogance, and jealousy not arise in my mind. May attachment to fame, reputation, wealth, honor, and concern for this life not arise for even a moment. May my mind stream be moistened by loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta, and through that may I become a spiritual master with good qualities equal to the infinity of space. May I gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra in this very life. May the torment of suffering not arise even at the time of my death. May I not die with negative thoughts. May I not die confused by wrong view. May I not experience an untimely death. May I die joyfully and happily in the great luminosity of the mind as such, in the pervading clarity of Dharmata. May I, in any case, gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra at the time of death or in the bardo.
Thanks, everyone. You have a wonderful evening and good night, everyone.
Lamala, I have a question.
Go ahead.
So how are we counting the accumulations now? Are we counting Vajrasattva mantras only when we sit down for formal practice with the sadhana or throughout the day?
Hello.
Yes, Vajrasattva depends. You have time, morning, looks like sessions, you can reciting, all begin and you can count all day long. Either is okay, beginning and your refuge and everything, and then reciting Vajrasattva. So it depends your day schedule, but then every day now the Vajrasattva. And people who want continue also the 100,000 prostration also you can do, and you can do maybe 721 times. Those also okay. Now this couple month, 3-4 month, focus of the Vajrasattva.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Okay. So we can Vajrasattva mantras during the sadhana. Is that all right? Or do we count also when, for instance, I'm in my way to my work, something like that, and I recite a mantra, even if I focus, does it count or not?
The same question. It depend, you will going before you driving, and then you will all the sadhanas, then visualization. Be careful, you thinking towards December, not attention in the other cars, So this will, I think it's okay. Your office, your office is your Dharma temple, and then you can practice beginning to end 3-4 months, day night, whenever your time. This is called Chazok Gejigma, or at the beginning to end. So it looks like continue retreat, So not necessarily sit, and the 4 sessions a day. If you could, is good, but otherwise you can the reciting, and before the dedication, not mixed talking and then reciting. That's not counting. When you're reciting in the workplace, and then you will need to talk in a short dedication, and then you will count again and short the rest, and for measurable you go back to reciting again. Sometimes people talk in between the meditation, then not count. So if you want to talk and you short dedication, and then you can talk, then go back again.
Okay, thank you.
Any question?
I have another one.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. When I read the sadhana, I see the verb purify. That means that Vajrasattva, this practice, purifies bad karma. And is it the right word, or does it neutralize bad karma? What happens exactly? Because if I did wrong actions in the past, it doesn't erase what I have done. So what exactly happens?
Are you talking how to purify? You're talking, or?
Yes, I mean,
The past. Say again, repeat one more time, please.
Because this practice purifies bad karma, okay, and it purifies our mind, if I have understood properly. And does it really purify or neutralize bad karma? Because I don't really get how to purify the karma that I have done, as it has always already been done.
Yes. Those I will easy answer for you. Good news, okay? Vajrasattva is like the new laundromat washing machine. You have the old one used your clothes. Now this time to wash. Renunciation, you need to super stop. Never going again, harm any action as a push button. Then the mission therefore take care. Old stuff, you know. So this one, see like old stuff like maybe here the oil. You need takes time, you know. If it's maybe you something outside, mud touching your clothes, easy to wash. The old negativity next, the takes time to purification. But all those together is possible. Otherwise, if you pass and never purify, that little bit of danger. You know, everybody is not perfect. We also purify. Look at it in the great yogi in Milarepa, remember? And he's at the time he was some sort of need to lot of sacrifice, and he black magic, and after he will a right teacher, a right effort, right action, he become the Superman, you know, enlightened Superman within one lifetime. So he did purified everything within one lifetime. So similar, our past years, many years, past life. So that is called the precious human life is so much capacity. And the old stuff looks like all junk. Also this time we will delete it. Same as your old iPhone, you know. So now delete it, all useless. You are the Vajrasattva looks like your iPhone 14. There are a lot virtues, the what do you call, gigabits. Yes. Okay. No more question.
Thank you, Lama.
Thank you. All right. We'll pray for you getting better soon, everyone. And good night.
All righty. Thank you.
Thank you. Get well, Christina.
Thank you, Lama.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Lama.
Get better, Christina.
Get
Yeah.
well,
Christina.
Christina.
Yeah,
You're my
Christina,
prayers,
get
Christina.
better.
Yes, we
Yes.
all
you,
Dhamma
Lama
brother,
Lama.
sister in prayer. And then you will just, you know, getting better soon. Fly.
I want my Galaxy 14 or whatever it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe 14.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you,
Okay,
Lama.
good night. You thinking 14, okay?
Very, very powerful practice. Thank you.
Okay. Bye now.
Lama, good night.
Good
Ah.
night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Lama.
Yeah, good night. Good night.